Football's greatest nation has fallen out of the World Cup, and it's the Vikings who brought them down. Back after 28 years, Norway was the only nation that Brazil had never beaten, and history refused to change itself. Norway just stunned Brazil with a 2-1 victory, just like they did in 1998, to qualify for their first ever quarterfinals. But this victory wasn't just about Erling Haaland, it was built on one of the greatest goalkeeping performances we've seen at this World Cup. Just 13 minutes in, Brazil got the perfect start, a penalty, and Bruno Guimaraes stepped up, but Erling Haaland guessed right, a big save and a huge momentum shift. And the World Cup reminded us that it hasn't only belonged to the goal scorers, it has belonged to the goalkeepers too. We've had some unforgettable performances throughout the tournament, and Norway's goalkeeper had the game of his life. For almost 80 minutes, Gabriel and Marquinhos had kept one of the deadliest strikers in world football quiet. Haaland had barely touched the ball, he was barely involved. But great strikers only need one chance. In the 79th minute, with probably the first cross that Norway put into the box, Haaland made it 1-0 for Norway. Brazil threw everyone forward and Haaland punished them again. One simple pass and the most casual swipe with his left foot for a shot over 120 km per hour right at the bottom corner to make it 2-0 for Norway. Scoring his 7th goal in the World Cup, level now with Mbappe and Messi, Brazil got a late goal from the penalty spot by Neymar, perhaps his last goal in the World Cup, but by then it was too late. Until tonight, Brazil had never lost in the round of 16 since 1990, and Norway had never lost to Brazil. One record had to end. A famous 2-1 victory in 1998 leads to a famous 2-1 victory in 2026. The Vikings march on as Brazil go home, and Erling Haaland has finally announced himself on the world's biggest stage.